Hello lovely friends, welcome to another stretch routine. This one is pretty quick. I wanted to do something that you could use if you're just not really in the mood to stretch, but you know you need to do something or you just don't have a lot of time. My dog will be in this video a lot. She just wouldn't get out of the frame. But this is a quick, mostly lower body, a little bit of upper body stretch. Make sure that you've warmed up a little bit first or you've already finished your workout or your class. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, bring those arms above your head, and then you're just going to reach forward down and touch your toes or touch the floor if you can. We're going to hang here for a second and let our hamstrings loosen up just a little bit. Just take a deep breath in and out, just hang out here. If you want to take a slight bend in your knees and then straighten, you can do that as well. Letting that head relax, that neck relax. I'm going to take another plie here, bending my knees and then straightening. And I'm going to go over to one leg. You can choose which side. I'm going to my left leg first. To you, it looks like the right. And I'm just going to stay hanging over that leg. Really trying to relax the back of that neck and get your body closer to the leg. And now moving to the other leg. Same thing over here. And I know this feels quick, you might want to hang in this stretch longer, but if you do, just go ahead and pause the video because I'm trying to get through it in a short period of time. Alright, back to the center. Let's open up our legs a little bit wider and try and reach your hands through your legs towards the back of the room. If you can't do that, you could also grab onto your ankles, or you can just hang, and even if your hands aren't touching the floor yet, that's okay, whatever you need to do. I like to switch between the two, so now I'm going to grab onto my ankles and just pull my body in closer to my legs. Alrighty, now I'm going to go over to one of my legs. So I'm straightening both legs, trying to get my body as close as I can to that front leg. And you have a choice here. I personally like to keep my back leg turned out and then that front leg parallel. It's up to you. And I'm going to releve my back leg. So I'm just picking up my heel off of the floor. Should get you a little bit of a different stretch. And then lower that heel. Once again, releve the back leg, pull yourself closer to the front leg, and lower that heel down to the floor. Okay, we're going to move into a runner's lunge now. It's very important that you keep that back leg nice and straight and that the front leg is forming a 90-degree angle, so your knee should never be going past your toes. And if you squeeze your glute muscles, you'll feel a deeper stretch in your hip flexor. And if you drop your knee down to the floor like I'm doing here, you should feel it even more. Squeeze those booty muscles and you'll feel that hip stretch. If you'd like, you can reach back and grab that leg, grab the top of your foot, and get an even deeper stretch. You guys, my dog is super old. She's like 13 or 14. She's really out of it, so that's what you're seeing here. Alright, dropping that leg, coming back and sitting onto that back leg, keeping the front leg nice and straight. Get as close to that front leg as you can. I was pretty distracted. Take a deep breath in, try and get a little bit closer. And now back into that runner stretch. Go ahead and straighten your legs back up so you're in that tripod looking position. And turn towards the front. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Sorry, it's a little hard to see with her in the way. Okay, same thing on this side. Pull yourself close. Really relax into that stretch. Let that head hang down. If you want to releve that back leg, so pick up the back heel, go ahead and do so. And lower the heel down. We're gonna go one more time. Lift that back heel up. And lower that heel down. Let's go down into our runner's lunge on this side. Really straighten that back leg. That heel should be coming up toward the ceiling. Don't let it get too low to the floor. And drop your back knee. Get a little deeper in the stretch. I'm going to reach back and grab my back foot. And dropping that back foot. I'm going to sit back onto my back leg, straightening the front, trying to get as close as I can to my front leg. And if you'll notice here, I keep my back flat. I find that this gives me the best stretch rather than rounding my spine. And if you'd like to flex your foot here, you can, or just keep it on the floor. Alrighty, back up to our lunge. And now we are going to turn and face the front, keeping the knee over our toe, toes plural, and switch to the other side. And now go ahead and sit down into your straddle, making sure your legs stay turned out, and then do a big reach over to one side. Right, and then switch sides. Stretch that arm nice and long and feel the side of your body stretching. And come on up. Why don't we take a head roll here? So go ahead and roll your head nice and big to one side. And now roll your head the other direction. Just a quick little break from our legs. Okay, now let's stretch forward, keeping those legs turned out. So my knees are staying up toward the ceiling. They're not rolling forward. Trying as hard as you can. And if you're finding that your legs keep turning inward, that means that they're probably too far out to your side. So you want to bring them in closer together, basically. And then do what you need to do here. Go down as far as you'd like. Flex your feet if you'd like. Okay, walk your hands back up. Let's go ahead and turn into our jazz split on one side. So my front leg is straight, my back leg is bent behind me, making sure that you're in line with your hips. So if you were to straighten that back knee, you should be doing a pretty squared off split. I'm gonna reach over sideways over that leg, stretching the side of my body, my hip flexor. And release. Let's switch our legs, straighten the other one, bend the other one. reaching forward if you can. And up, reaching to the side now. Good, and release. Shake out those legs for a second, and we're gonna do a quick little back stretch. So get on your belly and push up. Push up as high as you can, thinking of that forehead going up toward the sky, but not crunching the back of your neck. You should think long. And now sit back into a child's pose to close things out, letting that back relax, trying to get your hips closer to your heels. Deep breath in, and come on up onto your hands and your knees. Let's go into a downward facing dog. Here, if you'd like to pedal your feet, you can. So bending one leg and then switching, bending the other, as slow or as fast as you'd like. And then walk your feet up into a pike so you're touching your toes. We're almost done with this stretch. So take a deep breath in and out, and then roll all the way back up to standing, going through every vertebrae in your spine. And that is it. Thank you for joining me for today's stretch. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you hit the like button if you did. Leave me a comment down below if you'd like to see more in the future. And I hope to have you back for my next video. Bye!